What's for lunch, Mum?
Hi, Jane.
Hello, Kaiser.
So we're going to talk about mums, right?
We are, because this is a special Type 2 Twins Mother's Day edition. Social distancing twins. I'm in the Lake District.
I'm at the beach.
Well, it's a beautiful morning in the Lake District.
It is. I think I must be a few hours ahead of you because the sun is quite high in the sky where I am.
Woo, there's my kitchen.
I like this.
Oh, you said I can't see your kitchen. I can see.
That's because I'm not in the kitchen. I'm at the beach.
Of course.
Okay, Jane, why do you love your mum?
My mum is such an inspiration to me and has been all of my life. She's not afraid to get out of her comfort zone, but she doesn't put herself first. She's always put her kids first, and she's always taught us that we can do whatever we put our minds to.
Why do I love my mum? She's completely bonkers.
This is true.
That's why I love my mum. She's kind, she's considerate, she does absolutely anything that I ask her to do, including, towing caravans for a year. She had one caravan driving lesson and that was it, 1 hour. And then she had to tow it around Europe.
So what I wanted to tell you about my mum is how she's inspired me in sport. So when I was like 4 or 5, she was taking me up mountains. And when I was 7, we went up Old Man Coniston, and I had my own little rucksack with my lunch in and my cagoule that my mum had made on her sewing machine. And she taught me her love of the great outdoors and exercising in the great outdoors. Remain indoors.
For now.
For now. And then, we took up windsurfing as a family. She'd have been in her 40s, and that, back in the day, you were supposed to be a bit older than we are in our 40s. But it didn't stop her. She was on a windsurfer, learning it with the rest of us. We spent winters hanging around cold lakes, summers hanging around warm lakes, and just generally inspiring me to get outdoors and enjoy the outside. What about your mum? How does she encourage you?
Well, my mum never really got us into sports or anything like that. I mean, we were very outdoorsy. We lived in Africa. Oh, yeah, that's where I am. I'm in Liberia, West Africa right now. What my mum taught me was to be fearless. So while we were in Liberia, she got shot at during when there was checkpoints across the country. She was in a taxi once and escaped from the checkpoint because they didn't know what was going to happen, and they started shooting at her. So, she's been shot at. She killed a snake in the garden. I came in one morning and I said, "Mum, there's a worm in the garden. Can I play with it?" And she said, "Hang on, darling, I'm just going to go and check." And then took a knife out and slaughtered the poor snake that was minding its own business and threw it over the hedge. So I think my mum hasn't necessarily taught me how to be sporty, but she certainly taught me how to look after myself.
Yeah. Well, it's the keep getting out of your comfort zone. So taking up windsurfing in your 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. My mum went to travel the world, so she went to China, Bali. Those were the places that she talks about. I can't remember if she went to other places as well on her own. No problems whatsoever. So that's probably why I keep doing all this weird stuff, because she does weird stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not afraid to get out of my comfort zone, because I watched my mum get out of her comfort zone, and I listened to my mum telling me that I could do anything.
If you think it, you can do it. Try it. What's going to happen if you don't manage it? Whatever.
I also wanted to say to all the mums out there, not just our mums, when you're feeling guilty because you're getting out and doing things for you, remember you're setting an example to your children that they can do this stuff. So don't feel guilty. You're being an awesome mum.
Yeah, but stay at home.
Yeah, but don't go and do it now. Set the example to your children that you're staying indoors.
Until later. And then go out and do stupid stuff.
Then when it's all over, go and bike 1,000,000 miles to try and get rid of all the cake you've been eating for the last year.
Good luck with that. So we love you, mums.
Happy Mother's Day, mums.
Happy Mother's Day.
What's for lunch, Mum? Oh, what's for lunch, Mum? Not beans again. Oh, not for lunch, Mum. I need anything but them. Well, why can't we have decent stuff like me? Why not some back pudding covered in gravy? How about cocoa bun, asparagus and black beans, fried eggs and bacon? You're always in a hurry. Oh, what's for lunch, Mum? Not beans again. Oh, not for lunch, Mum. I need anything but them. Well, why can't we have nice stuff like spotty dick, fries, fish and dumplings, birds and pasta, stuff to make us blunt things, bloody steaks and shortcakes, chicken and curry? You're always in a hurry. Oh, what's for lunch, Mum? Not beans again. Oh, not for lunch, Mum. I need anything but them. Please, what's for lunch, Mum? Not beans again. Oh, not for lunch, Mum. I need anything but them. Give us something decent, Mum. Please. What's for lunch, Mum?